That money might be better spent.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode as we are live tonight for the Digital Ally 400 at the Kansas Speedway. Race number 3 of the season. Our driver here for the career mode, of course, Keegan Schneider, is currently coming in winning the first 2 races on the season, winning his second Daytona 500 back-to-back, in fact, in his first 2 early seasons in his young career, of course, leading 76 laps in that race, leading the most. And then a complete domination and obliteration of the field at Sonoma, leading all 110 laps of that race, winning both stages and winning the race as well. Also won a stage at Daytona. It has been a dream scenario start of the season. Let's see if he can go 3 for 3 here tonight on the first mile and a half on the schedule. Like, share, and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content as we do full race live realistic broadcast every day. We'll have another NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode video tomorrow. Race 4 will be at Richmond. Without further ado, let's get on into this. Practice was pretty good. Ran a little bit of testing as well. Really wanted to get prepared for this race. Last season, not so hot in the first race at Kansas. Second race in the playoff race, we finished in 8th. So we'll see if we can improve on that here today. The mile and a half seemed to be the trickiest subject on the career mode so far, except for our one win on a mile and a half, which was in the Coke 600 at Charlotte. But that was kind of an oddball because that was 600 miles versus the rest of these are 504. So that could have been what helped us there. Never mind. I guess we have a win at Las Vegas as well. Kansas, Texas. They have not been too bad for us. Kevin Harvick on the pole here today. Ryan Preece and Matt Benedetto will be the 2 drivers to start at the lead of the field. Cars on board. Case, Patrick Chadley, Trevor Grimes, welcome to the stream, guys.
All right, man. You're coming to the green. Almost ready now. Green's out. Let's go. Hold your line. Got one inside.
Green light is in the air, and Kevin Harvick will lead the field to the green and down into turn 1 Kansas.
Careful. Still there. Still there inside. Clear all around.
Stack up. Truex and Boyer had to get out of the gas. Open the doors for Schneider to get in there and get around Truex, but leave the contact and not allow him to get around
Careful, still
Boyer
there.
as well. Sliding up the front, he's in the top 10 starting spot.
Got one down, one out. All right, you're clear. Got a call high now.
Schneider underneath down the roll for 8.
Stay on the bottom.
Kyle Busch leads lap 1.
Still there.
Harvick started on the pole. His third. Look at that. Almost some contact if you're down below, and Schneider in turn 1 and 2. How they stay off of each other. The wall was so close to the wall as well, trying to run that line. Schneider cleared him off turn 2 and gave up another couple of positions on the bottom. Put Boyer and Mark Chris Jr. getting around him. Now he gets back to the outside lane. This is the 3rd lane at this racetrack. Oh, Truex got sideways. Still sideways. Schneider jammed the brakes to keep from running into the back of him. Had to get to the outside all of a sudden. Now he's going to go low.
You're all the way on the bottom. Looking inside now.
Logano, meanwhile, is taking the race lead away from Kyle Busch.
Still there.
He's still in second. Danny Hamlin up there as well.
Careful, still there.
Pushing hard. Truex down on the inside. Busch for 8th place. Going off the high side, get back alongside the 19th. Truex gets riding off in the 24 again. Underneath Ryan Newman position as well.
Still there.
Schneider up high, trying to get the one on Kurt Busch. Now he goes all the way down to the apron to the flyover.
Great job, driver. That's a fast lap right there. Call it outside. Hold the line. Still there. You got room. You're clear. Hold your line. Got one inside. You got room. You're clear.
for the race lead between Joey Logano and Kyle Busch for turn 3 and 4. Clear the 4 of Harvick that time. Hopefully got in the 8th from the board. Nope. Sends it into 1 and 2. Way down low. Slide job. Nope. Harvick hangs on.
Got one down low now.
Kurt Busch and Ryan Newman. Schneider with a block. Kurt tries to shake him into turn 3.
Still there inside. You got room. You're clear.
Crossover that time on the 99. Kurt Busch going to go down the track to let a side draft shot. Schneider again now off the outside lane. Has to run the
Careful.
middle.
Still there.
Here's Kurt Busch in the center of the corner. Really side drafting the 4 of Harvick. And here comes Newman down low to clear Kurt Busch.
Hold your line. Stay high.
He's going to bump down Schneider down the back straightaway. Truex looking fast early on here.
Still there.
All over the back bumper of Kyle Busch and Joey Logano, who are still side by side for the lead. They're going to bump down Harvick now from the throttle as well.
Still there. You got room. You're clear.
Might get to the outside of the 4 car this time. And he does. 3 wide because Newman's going to get down low.
Careful. Still there. Careful. Still there. Stay high up here.
Church Jr. has taken his first lead of the race, leading that last lap of the line. Still side by side for second between Joey Logano and Kyle Busch. Side draft, Ryan Newman.
Careful. Still there. Careful. Still there.
Hamlin, Bowman, side by
Still
side
there.
for fifth as well. Warriors up to the 4th spot.
Careful. Still there.
He's going to clear Schneider up off of the exit of that corner. Schneider will cross over.
Stay low. Stay low.
Drives it deep into turns 3
You got
and
room.
4.
You're clear there.
Just barely cleared Ryan Newman. Here comes Kurt Busch.
Still there.
They're underneath the 99 now as well.
Still there.
That'll keep pushing going. Looking trip to Kansas this
Got a
season.
car coming inside now. Clear all around.
That's going to be pretty good seeing the first 2 races of the year. Only going to 3 tracks multiple times on this season. Going to Talladega and Bristol. Every other track, little or road course, only going to 1 other time.
Still there.
Taking Schneider. Oh, right, you're up really slow. Goes around by Denny Hamlin and Alex Bowman.
Still there.
Coming up high, going in the middle. They're side by side again. Taking a 1 track, Kurt Busch through the throttle. Orange Kurt Busch too. Decided to keep it together with it instead of trying to pass him that time. Failed to try and pass him the last couple times trying to get inside of him. Pushing again on turn 4. Horrible bump trap through the throttle. Really closed in on Denny Hamlin and Alex Bowman. off the bottom a little too late that time on corner entry. Go back to the top, it's just everybody heading this whole way. They're looking inside the handicap in that position. Laps in stage 1, 80 in stage 2, final stage will be 107. Picking up the 400 miles and 267 miles. Starting forward. By Denny Hamlin. Alex Bowman for position.
Careful,
Has that massive run into the tri-oval. Looks like Hamlin is about to go down and try to side draft the 99. Schneider clears Hamlin getting into turn 1. He's going to give him a little push in the center of the corner. That push is going to clear out Bowman for the fifth up there. Sends it with a slide job down into the corner, clear, and Bowman gets to the back bumper. Both cars barely keep it off the outside wall. Kyle Busch is retaking his race. Rich Schneider was bumped out to Kurt Busch from the driver.
Got one peeking outside.
It deep. Really didn't get it to stick that time as he's underneath Kurt Busch in the pit. Kurt's going to drop to the bottom. Right there, Alex Bowman on high. Run down to the apron. Now about a half a car length out ahead of Kurt Busch.
Got one up top.
And that's enough to clear and get into the corner. Oh, wow, both cars up the track.
Got one peeking inside.
And back down the front corner in the center of the corner. Schneider had cleared Kurt Busch. Kurt got tight when the 99 pulled over the corner. That's why he almost ended up in the wall. I don't know how Schneider was able to block Bowman off the exit of the corner. And that was 3 wide contact between Bowman and him. What about got squeezed in the wall after that? Go to the middle in the next corner because Chad Pitts on the last corner come high. There's your tricep, welcome to the stream. Punch that in turn 3, gave him the first little bump track at the end of that straightaway.
Still there. Clear low, clear low. Careful.
Still there. Took his first lead in the race.
All right, you're clear there.
After pounding away from the guy who was down since the top of the field, wide Kyle Busch. No caution free here tonight at Kansas. Currently on lap 25 in stage 1. And you'll have to make a pit stop at some point this one in stage 1 like we saw at Sonoma. Didn't have to see it. That's not bad. Blowing an engine up here off of turn 4. We're going to stay green, and I believe it is. It might be, yep, Clint Boyer.
Bottom clear.
Boyer, who was running in 4th place, hard charging after starting outside the top 10. Oh, look out, car in the wall in turn 2. I think that was Grant Keselowski who tried to miss the smoking Clint Boyer machine. still stay green. Probably should have been a caution back there. 14 running slow off the pace. Trying to make his way to the bottom of the track and get to pit road this time. Got into the wall trying to get around it.
Got one down low now. You got room. You're clear.
4 seconds off the road. 3 seconds behind Kyle Wilson.
Careful. Still there. Top 3.
He has radiated a lot through the trial today.
You're all clear up top.
Wear your tires out quite a bit as well, which is why usually you see people using the apron shortening the run of the tires or super fresh anyway. Of course, the lap traffic here is pretty wide. The third race car.
Still there. Clear high, clear high. Stay high, stay high. Clear low, clear low.
Slowly pulling away, corner after corner from Joey Logano. There is a tire limit. Not pit more than 8 times. Fresh tires.
Still there. All right, you're clear there.
Pit stops. It'll be a little bit of a weird situation. Never had a problem with tire wear in Kansas until we came here from the fall race last season. Now, obviously, spring race this year, you're seeing some kind of tire wear.
Stay high. Your tires are getting pretty bad.
Off the wall one day,
All clear.
sorry, high down. It's so slow there. It's bunch after. Tiny bit of space up there. Get around on the high side.
All right, you're clear.
Talking a little bit of time. Ty Dillon coming off the top 5 at Sonoma. Had a great run last night. By the way, Clint Boyer did get back into this, onto the racetrack, I should say. So he's not in any
We're going to be doing time to line, driver.
Great job keeping it off the wall. Definitely lost a lap or two on pit road. Slowed in the pace trying to get there as well. good on fuel to the end of the stage. So if you get through green flag pit stops, you should get a fun with that. Kyle Busch up the middle, 3 wide. Getting past those couple lap cars.
Easy on the tires, driver.
Like to take it a quarter to go to try to split stage 1.5. Definitely go one more.
You're gonna blow a tire, dude.
I know the issue, R6. Thanks for pointing that out. Every time I switch that game capture card, it turns the volume up to 100. I usually have it at like 60 or 70. Should be better now. So we're going to stay out one more lap. Only 2 to go. We'll have to run 1 lap longer on the second run versus this one.
You're gonna blow a tire.
Pass on Matt Kenseth pretty quickly here. Kenseth on track to down the back straightaway to get by Cole Custer into turn 3 as well. Kenseth underneath Custer for position. Both cars a lap down. Schneider coming to pit road this time. 4 fresh tires, full tank of fuel.
Got one outside. Watch your speed, please.
And boy, that was pushing it, but he did a great job making it onto pit road. Speed limit is 45 miles an hour. He was right at 45 miles an hour, making it into the pits. Great job. 1 second of damage. He's not going to repair that. Going to try to save some time under this first pit stop. 4 fresh tires, full tank of fuel, and no adjustments for the 99 team. On pit road, first stop of the day. We are still caution free, and now starting green flag pit stops halfway through stage number 1. Going to be a 15.2 second pit stop, and now we have a caution. Poor timing for Schneider. If he would have gotten that yellow a lap sooner, could have restarted up inside the top 5. Free pass going to go to Christopher Bell in 21st. Clint Boyer's 2 laps down, by the way. That's going to hurt him as well. He's not going to get one of those laps back here. Schneider's going to stay out. He'll take the wave around at least and get back on the lead lap, but he'll be restarting in 22nd, and he will be restarting behind every other car on the lead lap. That is very unfortunate for him, and that might take him out of a good chance to get some stage points. Unless he can make his way through this field.
Coming to the green. Are you ready now?
All right, good to know the audio.
Hold your line, got one
Thanks
inside.
for that, by the way. Again. Martin Truex Jr. will win the race off the pit road. Green flag back in the air. Now, the good thing is, with taking the wave around, at least he's on equal tires as everybody else because he was on pit road when the caution wave. Fortunately, he was out the back of the pack.
Still there?
Boyer, we know Boyer's fast.
You got room, you're clear there. Say hi, all clear. Top 3, use it if you need it.
Joe Gase almost got into the wall.
Still there.
Nobody running the top at the back of the pack. Schneider will gladly take the clean air. About as much clean air as he's going to get in traffic. also take the runs down the straightaways as well.
All right, you're clear then.
I'm going to make it a little bit easier on him trying to get through this traffic as quickly as he possibly can.
Stay high, stay high.
Contact with Ty Dillon.
You're all clear on the bottom there.
The first caution of the race, by the way, lap 41 in this race.
Clear low there. You're all clear up top. Looking inside now. All clear. Careful, still there. Clear down low.
Gotta say though, Schneider's getting through this field about as quickly as he possibly can. He's gotten through it so far about as smooth as he could as well. Each and every car he's passing, he's only a little bit faster than the previous one. Escaping a shot in the middle of the corner, thought better of it. Pass on both Austin Dillon and Tyler Reddick was 4 positions as well. Death sentence for Clint Boyer with being 2 laps down in this one, but we'll see if he can maybe try some sort of pit strategy to get back into this race. He's got top 5 speed.
Careful, still there. Clear all around there.
Quick pass on Chris Buescher. Closing in really quickly on Eric Jones. So if we get to the outside of Jones off the exit of turn 2. Nope, just get bump drafted. Jones going to take that push and try to go up the middle 3 wide between Jimmy Johnson and Chase Elliott for position. Not going to work for him.
Careful, still there.
He's going to take his run all the way down to the apron. He'll get by Jones, Elliott, underneath Johnson into turn 1, clears him.
You're clear.
3 wide out of the rear view of the 99. Oh man, Jones almost squeezed into the 48. Chase Elliott now going to push Schneider down the back straightaway. Say though, overall this has been a pretty quick rally from the lap down, getting the free pass, or sorry, not getting the free pass, but taking the wave around. For Schneider, that was as quickly as he could have gotten up inside the top 15. Still moving forward. Well, he's got top 5 speed. And Mark Church Jr. definitely looks like the fastest driver in the field today, though. Schneider just got to the outside of Eric Almirola. He's in the wall. He got really squeezed by the 10. They actually made a slight bit of contact into turn 3. Caused the 99 to brush the wall just a little bit. It wasn't a huge hit by any means. It was the first time he's gotten into the wall today. Start running the outside almost every single lap.
Still there.
Big slide job on the 78 of McLeod. Almirola with a big time crossover now on both the 78 and the 99. I've lost 2 spots out of all that. Yep, Truck Series is at Gateway tomorrow night. We're fortunate they're not racing at Michigan because they always put on a good show in Michigan. Xfinity Series is still in Michigan this weekend. And Truck Series start their playoffs this weekend at Gateway too. It's their first playoff race round of 10. Went down to the apron through the tri-oval. Eric Almirola again for 3. 24 welcome to the screen, by the way. Back. Yeah, that's not going to do. Green Bay Packers are my favorite sports franchise, but if there's a race on a Sunday during football season, I'm still watching the NASCAR race. Never been to Lambeau Field. I was able to go to Wisconsin for the first time this summer when I went to Road America. Definitely would like to go back to the Packers game, but it's probably going to have to be later in the season. It's probably going to be brutally cold, but I wouldn't miss a NASCAR race. I have contact between Schneider and Benedetto for the Twins 1 and 2. A bit higher than the Benedetto that time.
Still there. Hold your line, got one outside.
Schneider might have had a shot to get back inside the top 10, although he still does. 8:21 gets him back in the trying to pull off the slide job. That Benedetto didn't want to have to get out of the gas. Well, he definitely had to after they made contact. I feel like I get a weird look if I wore like any sort of like NASCAR racing t-shirt to like a Packers game, especially Packers game. I mean, I say it's just filled with green and yellow everything. I feel like they'd just be looking at you like, what are you doing here? That looks so out of place. I do plan on going to a couple Packers games this year. They play in Cincinnati, which is like 3 hours south of me, because they play the AFC North this year. Unfortunately, they play Pittsburgh and Cleveland at home. Otherwise, those would be 2 games within 4 hours also. Definitely want to go to the Cincy game. That's earlier in the year, though, so I'll have to look to see what race weekend that might land on, unfortunately. I might look out if it's a night game, but I doubt it's going to be a night game. I do know for a fact they play the Detroit Lions final week of the season. That'll be in January, so definitely going to that one. About an hour and a half. No, about an hour, 15 minutes south of Detroit, Michigan. So that's a definite game I'll go to. I've been to Detroit for a couple of Packers and Lions games. I played a couple of years ago. Last game they would have had fans in Detroit. Both games I went to were pretty good. Only ended with the last-second field goal Packers won a couple of years ago, and then the Packers lost back in 2010, I think it was. It was the first NFL game I ever went to. My dad took me. And that was late in the season also, but I think they had a few games left afterwards. And it was snowing. There was a lot of snow that day. I can remember driving home. But they play in a dome, so it wasn't like it was a snow game.
Stay low, stay low.
Hard time trying to get around Ryan Blaney in the 12 right now. For 11th place.
Stay low, stay low.
He tries to send it into 1 or 2, and he makes a little contact with Blaney.
Careful, still there.
Try to start that run back over again. And Blaney kept it off the wall.
Stay on the bottom.
Again down to the apron through the tri-oval. Just pulled up and cleared the 12 car into turn 1. Good thing he went down to the apron. Definitely wouldn't have been able to clear him. Caution is out. Caution's out again. Lap 69. Our second caution of the race. Martin Truex Jr. still in the lead. Man, it's going to be risky to pit right here, but I think Schneider's going to do it. Schneider's going to pit. He'll have 6 sets of tires left if he pits right now for 4 fresh ones. I think he's going to do it. No adjustments this time. He will repair that 1 second of damage. And Schneider not the only one. Chase Elliott, BJ McLeod also going to pit.
Coming to the green, driver.
Should have about 8 or 9 laps to go in stage number 1. Green flag back in the air at Kansas. Nine laps to go in stage 1. So the 978 and the 99 all on fresh tires.
Inside.
We're all running just outside the top 10.
All right, you're clear.
Now they're going to go 3 wide. Down to the bottom, he had a run. Going to send it off into turns 3 and 4 to clear Bell and Dillon. Kyle Busch to the lead on the restart around his teammate Martin Truex Jr. He's got 8 laps to try and see what these fresh tires can do and maybe get to the front. And now his 4th stage win early in the season. He'll likely have to stay out during the stage break to conserve the tires that they have.
All right, you're clear.
I think he wants to pit with just 9 laps on it.
Still there.
Wide under Benedetto and Almirola. There's the 21, still trying to clear the 10 into turn 1, and he does in the center of the corner. He should get stage points for sure. But can he get that playoff win? Back to the outside. Pushes around William Byron. Quickly underneath Ryan Blaney. Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin side by side up here. Sanders definitely got through the lap traffic quick so far. Not lap traffic, but traffic in general.
Careful, still there.
3 wide with Kurt Busch and Denny Hamlin. Harvick was going to try to squeeze him there for a second. He stayed low. At least enough for Schneider to get to the outside again through 3 and 4. Ryan Newman right in front of the 99. There's Harvick.
5 laps to go. Careful, still
Couldn't quite clear Newman getting into turn 1. That will slide up in front of him in the center of the corner. For 6th place. Schneider was 4th. What an insane ride in stage 1. If he could somehow win this opening stage after being a lap down with that first caution of the race at lap 41 in the middle of his green flag pit stop. It's possible. He's got 4 more laps. I think he could definitely get to 3rd. It's really going to depend on how quickly he can get around the 22, the 88 for 2 to have a chance at Truex and Kyle Busch. That took away Schneider's line. They're going to be 3 wide off of turn 4. Logano in the middle. Bowman, Keselowski up high. Schneider's going to be coming through here too. It's going to be underneath. Oh, he got into Bowman, 4 wide in turns 1 and 2. That could have been really bad. Schneider had nowhere to go and he was too desperate to back off and wait an extra corner. Instead, it's going to cost him a little bit more time than if he would have just backed off. Cost him a major opportunity to try and win the stage. He goes 3 wide underneath the 88 and 22. Clears them both up to 4th. Right in line behind Keselowski for 3rd. Kyle Busch still all over the back bumper of Martin Truex Jr. Both trying to get their first stage wins of the season. Should give him at least a couple stage points. Final lap of stage 1. Keselowski got into the corner really deep. He might have been full throttle all the way through turns 1 and 2. Schneider didn't really gain a whole lot on him. Kyle Busch makes a late dive underneath Martin Truex Jr. Truex will win stage 1 by inches at the line. Schneider almost gets 3rd on Keselowski. Brad beats him for 3rd place. So a photo finish to the end of stage 1. Martin Truex Jr. hangs on to win his first stage of the season. Playoff point going his way, assuming he can make it at season's end. And Schneider going to have to stay out of the pits here. So will Chase Elliott and B.J. McLeod. Free pass will go to Bubba Wallace during the stage break. Michael McDowell got the free pass under that caution prior to the stage break as well. Schneider will restart from the lead. Lead his first laps of the night under caution. At least the stage break. Top 3 on about 9 lapped older tires for the restart. Green flag back in the air at Kansas.
Down the bottom.
Donald and Rush, welcome to the stream.
All right, you're clear there.
One reason Schneider did not pit during the stage break is to conserve tires. He's got 6 sets left. Want to burn his set for those final 9 laps of the stage. And here comes Kyle Busch all the way down on the inside. I don't even think Schneider's going to get a green flag lap let in here. We'll see at the start-finish line this time by Kyle Busch will lead the lap. Schneider leading just 3 laps in this race, all under the stage break. Yellow, and that's it. Kyle Busch will be the first driver on fresh tires to get that clean air. Gets the lead. Truex not too much further down. So obviously, Elliott and Schneider will have to pit well before everybody else if we go green for a long start to stage 2 like we did back in stage 1. Schneider's just going to let these lead lap cars go when they get to him, it looks like. Logano got close. He's got Truex side drafting them from underneath, and that's what probably held each other back. Getting underneath the 99. Truex blows around in 1 and 2. He's going after Kyle Busch for the lead. Truex hopefully has the fastest car in the field. Now he goes to the high side, getting around Logano and Schneider to move to second place. Back to the inside of Joey Logano for third.
Careful, still there.
Logano really cuts down in the center of the corner trying to block. That was aggressive. Classic Joey Logano move, I guess you would say. Newman back inside the top 5. He should get around Schneider for fourth here pretty soon. Harvick right the high side in 6th. Ryan Blaney up to 7th. He's got around Alex Bowman for position. Bowman working on trying to cross him back over. Truex inside Kyle Busch for the race lead through turns 1 and 2. Side drafting each other now down the backstretch. And into 3, it looks like Busch is going to try to pull the block with the 19 still on his inside and hanging on to that left rear quarter panel. He's struggling trying to get around the 99 right now. Trying to stay on the high side. Newman tried the bottom but couldn't get underneath him. Kind of comes a little bit off the bottom and now runs the middle through 1 and 2. So does Ryan Newman. Changed his lane up and Newman followed him. And back near the wall, same with Newman. Again to the bottom, but again he just can't quite grip up the bottom enough to get inside the 99. Even just to side draft him down the straightaways. Looking at a 2001 Dale Jr. paint scheme. NASCAR 15. I've never played any of the Technic NASCAR games. Is better than the NASCAR Heat Series, at least. I gotta say, I mean, I think this just goes to show what the track position does. That Schneider's on older tires, on a 550 racetrack, and he's still holding on to fourth. See much of Brad Keselowski today. He's closing in on the back of Ryan Newman for position as well right now. Not the rear getting away. Logano closing in slowly on Kyle Busch. Didn't quite get underneath him that time. And Newman got tight, had to lift to keep from hitting the wall, jacked up to 2 in the 1 car behind him. He really had to make 1 block on Newman, that's all. Other than that, he's just stayed right on the outside. Well, the damage model in this game's not great. I'll tell you that much. And the fact we're 5 years into a NASCAR heat game and you still can't have cautions for debris. Well, come on. Third push inside Ryan Newman for 5th place, side by side through 3 and 4, now into the trial. Push with a little slide job to clear Ryan Newman. Now they're 3 wide. Bowman all the way down low underneath the 6 and the 1. Newman had to lift in the middle lane. Now Keselowski's on the outside of him down the back straightaway. That makes him pretty hard back there. What, the NASCAR Heat Series has a better damage model than 15? I mean, I've never played those games, so I guess I wouldn't know. But the damage model's not good on these games. A little block down the backstretch on Alex Bowman. Overly aggressive with everything. You get underneath him and just side draft him. I'd like to think that they're capable of getting around him, but they dive to the bottom. By the time they get to the corner exit, Schneider gets the run off the high side and off that progressive banking. Just can't even get to the corner panel and get inside. After they were gone, Schneider's about 5 seconds off the race lead. Laps into the second stage now. Also crazy that Schneider's still at 4th, considering that he never even let a green flag lap when he restarted in the lead. First one that first lap after the restart. Blew right around in 3 and 4. Well, yeah, that's what I figured you meant by that. That you meant that this game right here had a better damage model than NASCAR 15. I know that's what you were saying. Busch trying to slide up in front of Keselowski. They're still side by side. Leaders just getting into lap traffic. In turns 1 and 2, is Kurt going to get to the inside of the 99? He tried, but not quite. Not going to get there. Tried to go to the top again. Tell me your age now just to make me feel old. Is that what you're trying to do? I appreciate you stopping by, though. Thanks for coming back. Caution's out. Schneider's going to hit pit road now to change those tires that he stayed out during the stage break. The window is open for fuel to make it to the end of stage 2. Going to make some adjustments on the race car. Going to bump that air pressure up 1 pound on the left sides and then 2 pounds on the right sides. Try and help loosen the car up just a tad. No wedge adjustment here. And ooh, I almost didn't hit select in time. That was a close one.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Ready?
All right, green flag back in the air at Kansas.
Car high, careful.
53 laps to go in stage 2. 7 laps for the good on fuel for the 99, and all 5 drivers have pitted during that caution. Chase Elliott, BJ McLeod, who also stayed out during the stage break, also pit, and it looked like Bubba Wallace and Michael McDowell on the lead lap as well hit pit road. They were at the tail end of the lead lap. How about 20 to 25 lap pressure tires for those 5 drivers? Let's see what they can do.
Still there?
Tires feeling risky.
Hold that line, driver.
Up the middle, 3 wide between Buescher and Eric Jones.
All right, you're clear.
Back underneath of the 48 now, Jimmy Johnson.
All right.
Way down low, but Denny Hamlin's going to pinch him off. Johnson's going to give Schneider a little bit of a push. They're going to bump trap Denny Hamlin in the trial. Clear the 10 of Almirola, it looks like, for position. Oh, Hamlin getting a little loose in 1 and 2 now. Schneider up the middle, 3 wide between Hamlin and Blaney. Oh, the 21 pinched the 24 down. I don't know how Byron still got through. I think Schneider got in the back of him and gave him enough of a push.
Stay high, stay high. Still there. Hold your line, got one inside. Still there.
Yeah, definitely one of the originals of Ground Rush, that's for sure. Wide up the middle again.
Hold your line, driver.
William Byron and Denny Hamlin now. Schneider not quite clear of either driver. Still going to be 3 wide into turn 1.
Hold your line, man. All right.
There clears a 24. Hamlin's still down low. Schneider going to side draft him. He's going to get a push from the 24 car. Gradual, small one. Keselowski battling for the lead for the first time today. Top 4 under a blanket. So it's 2 Penske's versus 2 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyotas. At the front of the field. Schneider's still first in the drivers who hit the tires. Chase Elliott and BJ McLeod back there would be the top 3 of the 5 drivers that hit the tires.
You got room, you're clear there.
So going up high, quickly blows right around the 4 of Kevin Harvick. They keep battling and swapping the lead back and forth up there. It's going to definitely allow the 99 to get himself in contention to maybe lead his first lap of the race. Good side draft Ryan. Oh, well, that was more than a side draft. Contact with the 6 of Newman. Contact with the 4 of Harvick that kind of straightens him out. And we stay green here at Kansas. I think Newman was going around if Harvick didn't get into the driver's side door and straighten him out. Schneider was trying to side draft him going off into 3, and he accidentally pinched him a little too far and made contact, and that's what about sent the 6 car around. Lost a ton of spots. He lost the spot to the 99, the 24, the 4, and the 11. It could have been disastrous. Then we'll get back around Harvick. Harvick can lose more momentum. The contact he had in that. Closing in on Kurt Busch to get back inside the top 5. Very beginning of the day, when Schneider was once upon a time on equal tires as everybody else, he was in 4th position. He hasn't let a green flag lap yet today. He's on a little bit fresher tires, but again, he has to pass a lot of cars to try and get back up there. Bubble trying to get around Kurt Busch.
Still there. Careful.
Crossover now. And all the way down to the apron, Kurt Busch. Right the inside in the corner. Didn't have the momentum that Schneider did with the run off the banking on the high side. But that little shortcut as well allowed Schneider to make the pass really quickly on Kurt Busch. Never allowed the one car to side draft him either. Get back down to the inside, but Schneider's well clear and has a 2 car lengths between them. And don't have to worry about Kurt trying to get back to the inside and side drafting. Slowing him down. Halfway through stage 2. Usually the top 4 will just right underneath one another. It's just kind of riding it out, really. Gotta keep swinging to the inside and try and get underneath the 18. He's having the same problem a lot of drivers did before that last caution, trying to get around Schneider for 4th, but the inside just doesn't seem quite quick enough to get around somebody that's got equal speed. The only way it's really possible is if you can get inside of them and side draft them either through the tri-oval or down the back straightaway. You're just not seeing that within the top 4, which is why they kind of remain single file, but still right underneath one another. So lap traffic's going to start to space those guys apart a little bit, and that might be the difference maker. Schneider trying to get up there. Or he could slip away and fall back further. That's always a possible option as well. Bush. And the same problem Logano was having with him. You just can't get to the inside of the 19 car. I think it's clear that Truex has the fastest car in the field. He's just not pulling away like he was earlier in the race, though. He's just trying to get around him. He might have to wait till the lap traffic and maybe try to use one of those lap cars as a pick. Truex comes off the outside. He runs the bottom now trying to block Kyle Busch. And lap traffic now in front of the leaders as they head through the trial. 33 laps to go still in stage 2. Not alternated through the different camera angles yet today, so we'll do that when we get back to the start-finish line this time by. Second half of stage 2. Joshua Rumsey, welcome to the stream.
Still there? Still there? All right, you're clear.
Ready to run the Indy Roval. That race coming up pretty soon here on the schedule for us, too.
Stay low, stay low.
Pretty early in the season, if I do remember right. Bobby Carter pulled up right in front of Schneider getting into turn 1. Schneider got into the back of him. That was a really late move by Carter.
Careful, still there.
Just a lap cars.
You're clear there.
Schneider's about 2 seconds off the lead. He's actually lost time in lap traffic. He's about 4 seconds back now.
Still there?
Keeps having to change his lane and come off the outside. It seems like his front runners are getting through this traffic a lot easier than he is. Not the case it's last night. Everybody who did not pit during that lone caution for incident here in stage 2 are going to have to pit in the next 5 to 10 laps. Pit window is about 56 to 62 laps for fuel here tonight at Kansas. That will definitely give Schneider the lead. Boy, he's hoping he gets to those pit stops too, because that would give him a massive advantage in trying to not only win stage 2, but even to the end of the race, knowing we are in the second half of this race. Trap so many guys a lap down. It'd be highly beneficial in him trying to maybe go to victory lane, winning each of the first 3 races of the season. See how long we can keep an undefeated streak going for. It's going to be tough, obviously. Just to, even win 3, 4, 5 races in a row, how tough it is. Make it happen. We saw how tough it was last year trying to win 4 in a row. Once we got the Talladega, we hit a little bit of a roadblock. The season there in the playoffs after winning 3 in a row.
Careful, still there. Bottom clear.
Our Crypto, welcome to the stream.
Still there. You're all clear on top there.
Here come the leaders onto pit road. Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr. are on their way in. Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch will stay on the racetrack at least one more lap. 21 laps to go here in stage 2. We'll be going a lap down. Schneider's right front tires burning up again, though. Starting to question if he's going to even be able to make it to the end of the stage. Now here come Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski into the pits. First green flag lap 11 of the night now for Schneider. We'll go back to the normal camera for the final 20 laps of stage 2.
All right, he's waving you off in front. He's pitting this time.
Ryan Prince trying to get to pit road. Schneider got underneath him into turn 3. Ooh, Schneider into the wall a little bit now on 3 and 4. Take care of those right side tires. He's going to want to make it to the end of stage 2. Schneider's got about 11 seconds back to Chase Elliott right now. We did have a caution with about 12 laps to go at stage 1, set up a 9-lap restart. See if we get anything like that in stage 2 as well. I thought it was cool to see Allmendinger win a Cup race.
Tires are getting pretty bad.
Especially being there in person as another new driver. I haven't seen him win a Cup race. I have seen Allmendinger win an Xfinity race. I saw him win at Mid-Ohio earlier this season in person. So, not the first race I've seen AJ Allmendinger win in person, but it is the first Cup race. See that? Always an emotional guy. Wears his heart on his sleeve.
Your tires are getting pretty bad.
Schneider's going to start to back out now. Schneider really wants to start saving his tires to the end of the stage. See if he can make it. He's got about 12 seconds back to Chase Elliott. And he is willing to do it. Try to nurse this car home, and now we get a caution, so much for that. Whoa, that was a perfect timing yellow. Joey Logano will get the free pass in 6th place. Well, caution is out with 16 laps to go in Stage 2, our 4th caution per incident tonight, and this is going to set ourselves up with about a 12-lap restart to decide the Stage 2 victory. Top 5 on the lead lap. And that was a well-played strategy by those 5 drivers. That is crazy that a large part of the field is lapped down now. Logano might be the one to beat from here on out. A lot of those drivers took the wave around. They're going to have to restart on a little bit older tires. With only a few cars on the lead lap, though, they're not going to have to restart too much further behind the field. Green flag back in the air. Same goes for Logano now with everybody taking the wave around. He's actually about halfway through the field. He's on a little bit older tires. Schneider gets the great jump on the restart. BJ McLeod going to go for the lead into turn 3. Schneider wants to run the outside. He didn't think about blocking, and what a run for McLeod in the Lift Fast 78 machine. 11 to go in the stage. We'll see if the 22 can catch the 99 here, but I guess he doesn't have too old of tires. Maybe 5 laps or so, 8 laps. Logano could still win this stage. I guess the same goes for everybody who just pit. They really only have 5 to 8 lap older tires than everybody else. That will even out about 5 to 8 laps after the green flag on, I guess, a little bit of 12 to go in the stage. Logano riding the outside. A lot of the cars in front of him are on the bottom. It's going to give Logano a much bigger run down the straightaways. Schneider having the clean air. That is big. Michael McDowell and Bubba Wallace hang on to the top 5 too. Front row and an RPM car up there, a Lift Fast car in the top 5 right now. This is really shaking the running order up. The fact that Elliott's struggling to get around McLeod still is pretty impressive for BJ as well, trying to hold him off. Logano now back inside the top 5. He's up to 5th. Working on McDowell for 4th. About 2 seconds off the race lead. Newman's up to 5th place as well with a fast race car. Not as fast as Logano's. He's got a 1-second lead over BJ McLeod and Chase Elliott. Logano's going to have to make quick work of the 9 and the 78 if he's going to want a shot to win stage 2. Schneider's got the possibility. I mean, this fell right into his lap to maybe get a 4th stage win in the first 3 races of the season. He did finish 4th, stage number 1. He really has a top 5 car. He just can't seem to keep up with the top 3 or 4. 2, the 22, the 19, and the 18. Everybody else, he's got speed to beat. Going off strategy is seemingly helping. He does have 4 sets of tires left. Likely to be taking one of those sets during the stage break, I'd have to assume. Blair in the 14 car. Gonna try to run down Schneider to get one of his laps back as well. Logano stuck in the middle trying to get around the 14 to the 78. Looks like he's just going to have to follow Boyer for now. Down to just 5 laps to go in stage 2. Logano is up to 2nd place. And Schneider gets into the wall in turns 1 and 2. All on his own. Been running the outside with perfection today, but not right there. Once he got into the wall, he couldn't get off of it. 4 more laps. Logano cut that lead down about 7/10 of a second that last lap, with Schneider getting in the wall in turns 1 and 2. Honestly, it took me by surprise. I didn't think that was even possible. Feel pretty smooth up here. Saving grace for Schneider is that Clint Boyer still in front of the 22 car. Someone else he might have to deal with is Truex, who gets underneath Logano for second place. Truex has the fastest car in the field. And he has come from even deeper on this restart to try and get to the 22 car. And he is underneath Boyer off turn 2 as well. Truex is coming in hot pursuit. Those tires are even out at this point in the run as well. Schneider does not have the car. Logano going to try to cross Truex over there, 3 wide for second place. Truex fends him off turn 4, 2 to go now in stage 2. We had a photo finish in stage 1 between Martin Truex Jr. and Kyle Busch, where Truex got the stage win. Truex trying to sweep the stages here as he blocks Logano through 1 and 2 on the bottom. They get alongside one another. That's going to make it harder for one of those two to try and catch the 99. Into turns 3 and 4. Logano is underneath Truex. They're side by side. Just a little bit of side drafting that is helping this 99. 1 more lap to try and win the stage. He's got about 7 car lengths back to Truex. Truex closes in on the bottom as he is able to clear Logano and block him through 1 and 2. 4 or 5 car lengths down the back straightaway into turn 3. One final time. Schneider leaves the bottom open. He'll run near the wall. Truex will go more towards the middle. Joey Logano up high near the wall. Too little too late for those cars behind. And Keegan Schneider will win stage 2. His 4th stage win of the young season. Truex about a half a second back will finish 2nd. Logano 3rd. Kyle Busch 4th. Brad Keselowski rounds out the top 5. Kurt Busch 6th. BJ McLeod holds on to 7th. Ryan Newman 8th, Chase Elliott 9th, and William Byron will round out the top 10. And that is the track position Schneider needs for this next restart now. Everybody will hit pit road. Top off on fuel as well. Maybe some adjustments coming up here for the 99. Another pound all the way around, looks like, with the air pressure. We'll go 2 pounds on the right side, another pound on the... Well, never mind. Gosh darn it. I didn't hit select in time. Well, that's not good.
Coming to the green, driver.
Schneider's going to have about 12 lap older tires for this restart. Green flag back in the air at Kansas. Final stage is upon us. The 19. Pulling up. He's going to stack up the outside. Keselowski almost went up the middle, and then he got squeezed by Truex. Logano and Busch down low for the run. Not good for Schneider. He wanted to pit there. And now again, he's off strategy with the lead, which is not what he wants. He wants the lead on equal tires as these guys to see what that track position will do. But on the older tires, he just can't hang on. Logano will lead the opening lap under green in stage 3. Gets underneath the 99. Kyle Busch going to push the 99 on the high side down the back straightaway to launch in the front of the 6th movement. Pushing to the center of 3 and 4. That might not be a wise idea. Slide that moving a little bit. Trying to stay alongside through the tri-oval for 2nd.
Hold your line, got one inside. All right.
Schneider had to lift. Truex almost put it himself in the wall as well.
Car outside.
Truex squeezes 5 for Ford. Newman with a block on Schneider. Schneider going to go high to stay in front of Keselowski. What they call that, a chain reaction block. You got a couple cars trying to block a couple other cars at the same time. All trying to keep their same positions right around one another. Keselowski keeps pushing Schneider, and he's going to push him underneath the 6 of Newman. They're side by side now for fourth. That's going to launch Schneider into the corner, though. Keselowski still pushing from behind. Make sure there's not going to be an accordion effect here into turn 3. All 3 cars, the 6, the 2, and the 99, were pushing each other at the same time. Stacked them up enough for Kurt Busch to get in there, and now Schneider gonna get into the back of the 1. That's gonna launch Kurt Busch underneath Newman, likely for position into turn 1. But stacked up the 99 again for another corner that Keselowski was able to get by for 6. Busch will clear Ryan Newman for 4th place off of turn 2. He moves off the top. Keselowski wants to see what he can do down through the tri-oval. The plus side was staying out during the stage break for Schneider is that he does have 4 sets of tires on for the end of the race. The problem is I don't think he's going to be using all 4 sets of tires in the final less than 100 laps. I'd be shocked. I don't think he would have used all 3 sets if he would have hit it at the stage break either, though. Should save that adjustment change for when we do pit, take the 4 fresh tires, then we'll actually have that change in there. Which would be adding 2 more pounds on the right side and another pound on the left side, which is the same amount of air pressure they added on both sides. 1 on the left, 1 pound on the left side, and 2 on the right. Under a pit stop earlier on in stage 2. Still got about half a run left on these current tires. Battle for the lead between Kyle Busch and Joey Logano still. Keselowski hasn't tried to pull out to make that move on Ryan Newman yet.
Careful, still there.
Both cars come off the wall a little bit.
Still there.
Might open the door up for Schneider to get to the outside of the 2 of Keselowski, and it does.
Stay high.
And Newman going to go down to the bottom, and that is going to put Keselowski in a little bit of a hole as far as the air goes. And Brad's still going to get underneath the 2. They're going to bump draft Ryan Newman. Newman got a little sideways, but he hangs on to it. He's saving the gas. Talk about keeping your foot in it. He drives right through it. Schneider tried to help Newman out. Wanted to make sure he pushed him while they were still in the tri-oval. That's the only reason Newman was actually able to drive while not being a little looser into turn 1 that time. Three wide for the race lead. Truex, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano through turns 3 and 4. Having a great battle up there, while we're still seeing a great battle. And not only Keselowski and Kurt Busch, but Newman and Schneider as well. A great race so far, pretty clean. Only have 4 cautions for incident so far. Haven't seen any of them. Oh, this is fresh off a race where we only had 2 cautions for incident at Sonoma.
Stay low, stay low.
Schneider to the inside of Ryan Newman with 89 laps to go for 6th place.
Still there.
Shoulder tires, he's going to try to go and send it on into the corner, clearing Ryan Newman for 6th. Pass is made, Newman's going to push him all the way down the backstretch. Busch trying to cross over the 2 of Keselowski still. And down to the apron through the tri-oval. Trying to break that draft Ryan Newman had on him so he can try to pull away from the 6. Again, it doesn't matter how old the tires are for Schneider. He's able to hang on into the top 7. The top 4 the first time, his top 7 this time he's trying to hang on to with a little bit older tires. Just, they had the opportunity, too, to have fresh tires with the leaders. Remember, at the very start of the day, the only other time he would have had fresher tires, yes, he got up to 4th, but remember, he started the race in 12th. It took him a little bit to get to 4th place. By that time, the top 3 were a few seconds ahead. And now we get another caution. Our 5th of the race with 87 laps to go. Lap 181. Time into the yellow. It looks like Kyle Busch was in the lead at the time of the caution as well. Free pass will go to Eric Almirola at 18th. And Schneider going to hit pit road. He'll be the only driver on the lead lap to pit this time. He's got 4 sets of tires. Why not? To lose, and that adjustment change will kick in as well. The 2 extra pounds on the right side, the 1 pound on the left. I like that. Dark Crypto, if you're still in the chat right now, you see that comment.
Be smart out there.
That I would assume that it was going to be on the other race from last night at Sonoma, but is going to be the next Kyle Larson as far as the dominance goes. We'll see. Not a whole lot of laps today. We still have leg. These fresh tires for this restart, though, this is going to be big as well. Again, Schneider has to get through traffic. By the time he gets up inside the top 5, the leaders have pulled away and he just can't bring them back in. He needs to make this work quickly on the restart.
Still there.
3 wide with Elliott in the cloud.
Careful.
Into turn 1. He's inside to Benedetto. Elliott's going to push Schneider a little bit.
Careful. Still there.
Underneath the 21 for 11. Probably about 15 lap fresher tires right now for the 99 car versus the rest of the cars on the lead lap. Ooh, he beat Byron to the outside into turn 1.
Still there.
Only Byron was expecting that. takes the run. Now he's underneath Blaney for ninth place. There's him. Getting into turn 3. Byron was side drive from the 12, kind of holding him back. Now a 3 wide. Benedetto going to go underneath all of them. Speaking of 3 wide through the tri-oval. Schneider underneath Newman and Hamlin. Now he's underneath Harvick for position as he slides way up the racetrack. Had to lift just a tad. Opposite front of Denny Hamlin now. Hamlin will push him down the back straightaway. A lot of fun drafting down the straightaway today, but it has actually helped. For the most part, they're not pushing in the center of the corners. Schneider underneath Kevin Harvick. He should clear him. Look at that shortcut through the tri-oval. He's up to 6th place into turn 1, back to the outside lane. About a second and a half off the lead by the time he got up through the traffic that time. Top 4 together. We'll see if Schneider can run him down. 2 more friction tires, so those tires are not going to even out here for up to this point about another 10 laps or so. Really, really trying to close. Wear those tires out a little more. He keeps going down to the apron lap after lap. But he is giving her all she's got early into this run. Busch starting to slip away from the top 4. They're trying to draft Kurt Busch down the back straightaway. Draft him through the tri-oval. He's close enough so he won't go down to the apron that time. Going to have to make a quick move around Kurt Busch with Kurt Busch fading. They're going to bump draft Kurt Busch into turn 3, both cars to the middle lane. They didn't want to make the pass unless he's going to be on the outside. So he's willing to work together with Kurt right there. Protecting the bottom, Schneider again to the top. Turns 1 and 2. These guys running side by side up there. At least Logano and Keselowski are in 3rd place. Oh, Schneider got tight into turn 3. He had to hit the brakes even just to keep the car off the wall. That'll break the momentum quite a bit. The problem with that dirty air, man. You guys might not have saw much out of it, but you just kind of feel when you get into the corner, it feels like a brick wall just pushing back on the left front. I knew I wasn't going to make that corner if I didn't hit the brakes. I didn't hit it heavily. It's not like I locked the tires in. Well, if I would have locked the tires, we would have been in the wall. Momentum was quickly lost. A lap and a half to try and get back to Kurt Busch. Definitely not getting around Kurt quickly, that's for sure.
Still there?
Clear on the bottom, Schneider up high, he'll get the run. Now he'll cut down to the apron through the tri-oval. And he'll clear Kurt Busch. They're least he didn't have to bother trying to race alongside Kurt Busch. And he was able to jump down to the apron. He had a big enough run off turn 4. Made sure Kurt Busch wasn't going to side draft him and try to run alongside for a few laps and really start to pull the 99 back. Photo finish we have in stage 1 with Truex winning the opening stage. The top 5 being within 1 second of the race lead at the end of stage 2. I think we're shaping up to have a really epic finish to this race. So with that being said, hit that like button. Run that like button up if you have not hit that like button so far. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, we have daily NASCAR content as well. First 2 races of the year, we've had 15 plus likes in this final season of the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. Try to keep that streak going here tonight at Kansas. Kyle Busch side by side for the race lead with Martin Truex Jr. Will he clear him off turn 2? No, he does not. They're still side by side. That could start to slowly hold those guys back. Logano and Keselowski now go to the bottom in 3 and 4. Again down to the apron from the trioval. 18 and the 19 are right there underneath one another, and this is another great battle for the lead. We've seen many of them so far today. Still not clear, and they've been side by side for an entire lap now. It's allowing the 2 and the 22 to slowly close in, especially Keselowski in 3rd. Still side by side for the lead off of turn 4 that time. Schneider again just slowly closing in on Joey Logano. Schneider has not gotten through the lap traffic as good as he's top 4 today. That lap traffic in the very, very near future. We'll see how they'll get through him this time. Still 65 laps to go. Got a really good run through 1 and 2 that time. Risky with Logano running the top right in front of him. We saw how tight Schneider got when Kurt Busch was right in front of him on the outside as well.
Careful, still there.
He's underneath Logano for 4th.
Careful, still there.
Gonna send it off into turns 1 and 2. Clear.
All clear up top.
Nice quick pass. Oh, Logano put Schneider in the wall. Shoved him at the absolutely wrong time. I think the 22 kept it off the wall, but seen a lot of bump drafting tonight. Most of the time it has been through the trioval or down the back straightaway. That time it was in the middle of turns 1 and 2 after Schneider cleanly passed Joey Logano. That scrubbed off about 4/10 of a second to Schneider's lap. It obviously hurt Logano too because he was on the outside pushing him. He had to lift when Schneider got into the wall. He's back in the lead on Truex, by the way. He's trying to break the draft through the trioval as they run different lanes once again. 3 lap cars on the bottom right in front of Kyle Busch off in turn 2. Now he's charging back after the 99 again. He's going to try to send him into 3. They're going to hang on to it. actually got through that lap traffic pretty good. Truex and Keselowski are struggling though, and Busch is widening that lead out. Schneider's closing in quick for third underneath Keselowski. Truex right there as well, boxed in with side-by-side lap traffic in front. Schneider goes 3 wide to the inside to get the second. Clearing everybody into turn 3. And now he's about 1.5 seconds off the race lead from Kyle Busch. There's a decent amount of clean air in front of him again. Now does Schneider have the car to stay in front of the 19? He's quicker than anybody tonight. Hasn't been able to pull away like he did in the first half of the race. God is still very much in contention though.
Careful, still there.
One boy, welcome back into the stream as well. And again, protecting that outside as he has all day long. Truex tries to lock Schneider into 3 like Logano did a few laps ago. At least Truex didn't push Schneider in the middle of the corner like Logano did either. Again, Kyle Busch has some pretty heavy lap traffic up there. Got more to come by. Kyle Busch won the Spring Kansas race last season on the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode, and he won the Spring Kansas race in real life this season in NASCAR. Kansas turning into probably his best racetrack by those trends. And now we have a caution with 57 laps to go. Our 6th yellow per incident in the race. Everybody will hit pit road once again here. And this is it. No adjustments for the 99 this time. This is going to be a wild restart coming up. We're going to have about 53 laps to go when we go green. Kyle Busch will lead him onto pit road. We'll see who will win the race out of the pits. Currently 10 likes right now. Hit that like button. Kyle Busch will win the race out of the pits. Schneider will be on the front row, but he'll have to restart in second. Green flag back in the air at Kansas. Quickly trying to side draft the 18 as they get up to speed. Outside not preferred on the restarts. They're trying to get it done. Oh, he might have him. Schneider clear off turn 2, and now he blocks Busch. What a restart. And now he's on equal fresh tires as well. This is what he's waited for all night long. They're going to be almost 3 wide off the exit of the corner. Truex didn't have room to take it up the middle. Busch battles back on the inside to lead the lap off the restart. Keselowski quickly gets around. Truex quickly underneath. Keselowski's going to get underneath the 18 car now. And he's made a couple adjustments so far tonight. He's really hoping it's going to pan out for him. That very well could be the last pit stop of the race. Schneider's still got 2 sets of tires left, so if we get any more yellows, I think he's going to plan on pitting. keep up with the top three. It's going to be tough. I don't know what happened to Logano, but he fell back to 6th on the restart. He's 3 wide middle right now. He's dealing with Harvick and Newman. Schneider's got anything for this top three right now. I mean, none of them are running the top. He's not able to keep up. Keselowski can get inside Kyle Busch and they start racing side by side. That may help the 99. We'll alternate through the different camera angles one final time for about the next dozen laps. Just can't get there. Truex probably has a faster car than any of them. Again, on the restart, he can't quite get to the lead. It's Kyle Busch last time, it's Kyle Busch this time. Logano struggling to get around Harvick and Newman right now, and he's still back there. Schneider needs to hope they all get caught in heavy lap traffic again if it does stay green to the finish. Second and a half off the lead. 3 wide again. Logano up the middle between Kevin Harvick and Ryan Newman. He does clear Harvick. No, he doesn't. Never mind. Looked like he was going to have the car cleared down low. Still got sandwiched. Now Newman throws the block on both of them, and Kurt Busch is coming on the outside. Yeah, a really good battle for fourth coming up here. Tough to pass today, though, too. And Newman is inside. Inside drafting the 99. That is big because nobody's really been able to get to the inside to make that move possible. Schneider side drafts him back off turn 4, and it's just going to allow those leaders to get away even further. Logano going to push the 99 now and launch him into 1. He's going to clear off turn 2. Logano went 3 wide middle. Obviously, that hasn't worked out for him so far. I don't know why he keeps trying to do it. Careful, Cisco. Keselowski underneath Busch for the lead. Clear up turn 2, new leader. Battling for track position, though, back in the pack. Kurt Busch giving Schneider a massive shot down the back straightaway. Oh, contact between Harvick and Schneider through the trial. Stalled the run that both cars had. Try and get back to Newman, who's in 4th.
inside now. All right, you're clear.
Of course, pushing Schneider in the center of 1 and 2. 99's getting a little loose. A little bit of being loose was enough to allow Logano to pull clear. Schneider down to the bottom, gave Harvick a shot into the corner. 3 wide. Here comes Kurt Busch again. Schneider tries to block him.
Car there on the inside. Careful, still there.
Oh, stack up. I think Logano. Oh, man. Newman's around. And he saved it. Schneider had to put it into the wall. Something happened right in front of the 99 that they checked up. I think Logano either got into the side of Harvick or tried to pull up and block Newman, and Newman got out of the gas. One or the other. I don't know how they didn't all wreck. Another 3 wide for about 7th place. Newman battles back. A little damage to the right side of the 99 car for getting into the outside wall. Go back to the normal camera for the end of this race. 37 laps to go tonight at Kansas. Truex, meanwhile, is back in the lead. Get our second different winner of the season here tonight. The way things are looking now. One driver who won the first 2 races of the year, Tegan Schneider's back to 9th place. Emil Newman side by side, so he's going to slowly start to close in. He's got a little damage on the right side of the race car, getting into the wall. Getting into the back of Newman as well. Just a handful of laps ago. Definitely tighten the race car up a little bit. Hamlin not quite clear of Newman yet. Oh, into the tri-oval. Newman checked up. Hamlin with the block in. Schneider smoothly is going to pass Ryan Newman with that block that Hamlin pulled on the 6. Perfect timing for 99 to jump low. Bump draft Denny Hamlin into turn 3. And back to the inside of the 99 car. Trying to get the runoff for, but Newman is underneath and trying to side draft. Side of Denny Hamlin again for position. Kyle Busch off of turn 2, back to the lead.
Stay high up there.
And made a little bit of a bobble and a mistake getting into turn 1. Leaders are now in heavy lap traffic. And about 6.5 seconds off the lead in the 9th position. Wide up high. 6 trying to side draft the 11. Hamlin was clear.
Careful, still there.
Denny running the outside. Now more towards the middle. Newman to the bottom. Schneider up high. Now they're 3 wide off of turn 4 for 7.
Still there. Careful, still there. Still there.
three-car battle for position going on right now.
Still there.
Here comes Clint Boyer. He is not for position, though. He is a lap down, if not 2 laps down. Remember, he was in 4th place very early in the race when he had a tire go down the first 25 laps. Had to pit. That's why he fell 2 laps down. He's going to push Schneider in that middle lane, in the middle of the corner. That was dangerous. And they're trying to side draft the 11 of Denny Hamlin now. Traffic holding back all the leaders. Schneider again bobbles into one, just goes a little wide. Knocked him loose. Boyer in 28, 2 laps down, by the way.
Careful.
Ken Newman battles to the outside of Denny Hamlin. That is a lot of lap traffic coming up. Boyer going 3 wide underneath Hamlin and Newman. Schneider's struggling with his race car right now. Big time. Now he's 3 wide inside of the 11 and the 6 himself. Stack up. Going into turn 1. Schneider was in the right place at the right time. If he was up high in his preferred line, that would not have worked. Now he's underneath Kurt Busch. Joey Logano up here. Boyer going to give him a massive shot. Back to the bottom into 3 again. Schneider's back inside the top 5. Keselowski is back to the lead meanwhile as well. Boyer knocks the 99 up the track. Going to try to draft behind the 14. 27 laps to go here at Kansas. There's about 4 laps to the good on fuel. 3.5 to 4 laps to the good. I don't know if that right front tire is going to make it on the 99 though. He's had problems. The tire wearing the right front for whatever reason today. Last time we were actually just that day race at the end of last season.
Stay low, stay low. You got room, you're clear then.
Harvey caught in lap traffic again. He's less than a second ahead of Schneider. Schneider almost 2 seconds ahead of Denny Hamlin and Ryan Newman now. Boy, Logano and Kurt Busch really fell back. They're now in 8th and 9th place.
All right, you're clear. All right.
23 laps to go. Keselowski leads, trying to get his first win of the young season. Draft Boyer. Not really. Thought about it, and then I just kind of moved underneath him by accident. I didn't want to hit him in the left rear. That would not have done well. Plus, everybody's tires are wearing out. I doubt it. If anything like earlier in the race, I think it's just Schneider. may need a caution anyway so he can hit pit road. He's got 2 sets of tires left. Underneath the 14 of Boyer. Into turn 3, tries to drive it in deep. He'll clear Boyer. Boyer lifts and lets him go. Still a good corner for Schneider too, even though he didn't enter in all the way near the wall like he wanted to. Truex now to the lead. Taking things over on Keselowski. Schneider to the outside of Kevin Harvick for 4th. He's got him. Look at the run down the back straightaway. Has to hop down to... Oh, the top was left open. The top was left open. Schneider's expecting those lap cars to stay high. And Harvick is going to get back to 4th. Here comes Nemechek. Oh, man, 3 wide middle. This Harvick's pace is dropping quite a bit, too. And underneath Boyer.
Manage our tire wear a little, okay?
Harvick all the way up high. Boyer again in the middle. 3 wide as they merge off the exit of turn 2. Ty Dillon up high. 3 wide, down to the bottom goes Schneider to get back to 4th place. 14 car going to chase the 99 all the way up there. Schneider had to lip, or he would have been put in the wall by Boyer. Boyer pushes him down the back straightaway now. Schneider got an untimely caution all the way back at stage 1. Remember, he had to take the wave around. He was on pit road when the caution had waved, but he already lost a lap. Baxter still finished 4th at the end of stage 1. Boyer almost got in the wall in turn 1. 15 laps to go this time by for Martin Truex Jr. Will it be him? Will it be Keselowski? Will it be Kyle Busch going to victory lane? Will it be somebody else if we get a late race yellow? That 5 cautions for incidents so far. Sorry, 6 rather. 2 in each stage. Up to this point. Let's go to the bottom to get by the 42 of Kendrick. And they're going to stay out for 1 more lap. Is going to have to pit this time by because that right front tire is likely not going to make it another lap after this one.
Watch those tires.
Stayed out as long as he could. It's going to be right side tires only for Schneider. And he is unfortunately likely going to go a lap down. The reason he's taking right sides only so he can hopefully be in the free pass position. They wanted to get down to the bottom. Boyer was there. Boyer was there instead. Oh, caution! Oh my goodness. Caution is out right when Schneider was on his way to pit road. They came out before he got to the commitment line and he moved high just to miss pit road at the last second. So with 13 laps to go, we have a caution. Our 7th of the race. Gonna take a half around to wedge out. Gonna bump the left side air pressure up 2 pounds all the way around. That is unbelievable timing and a saving grace for Schneider because he likely would have finished this race a lap down and who knows where. Probably outside the top 20, at least 18th. 17th at least. Jones will get the free pass at 18th. It looks like BJ McLeod hit pit road as well. So McLeod and Schneider will be on fresh tires. Do they have enough laps to get to the front? Green flag back in the air, about 40 lap pressure tires. And 10 laps to go here tonight at Kansas.
All right, time to go. Keep it
The
nice
Digital
and
Ally
smooth.
400.
Stay high up here.
That is unbelievable.
Still there?
Right as he was coming to pit road.
Clear low, clear low. You got room.
He's got to make these moves quick if he's going to want a shot to win this race.
Car high, careful there.
3 wide to the bottom. Just cleared Elliott, and now will roll off the exit of the corner. Side by side for the lead, still between Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. Schneider 3 wide underneath Byron and Blaney now to get back inside the top 10. He overruns the corner, slides up in front of both cars.
Car there on the inside.
Pushing hard. Back inside the top 10, he's up to 9.
You got room. You're clear.
Now the third adjustment he has made today as well. On that race car. Quickly gets around Newman and Hamlin. Up to 7.
Got room. You're clear there.
Slides in front of Harvick with a quick pass to get to 6th. And Harvick got tight when the 99 moved up in front of him. Still have 1 set of tires left, but not going to have to pit again the rest of this race. We'll see if it'll stay green. 7 laps to go. Schneider inside Kurt Busch for 5th.
Still there?
He is gaining ground on the leaders. Looking to steal a win away from guys like Truex and Kyle Busch, who have been up there all day long. Got a little tight that time for 22 all the way up high, even though he's a little ways ahead. He had to lift a little extra. And now he's underneath Keselowski with 6 to go for 4th.
Still there.
Trying to side draft him as they send it off into 1 and 2. All over the 2 car.
Stay low, stay low. Careful, still there.
Couldn't make the pass that time, and now they're coming to 5 to go. Still underneath the 2.
Still there.
The apron through the tri-oval. We'll see if that'll be enough to clear him. Not yet.
Careful.
Still side by side into turn 1. Side by side for the lead between Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. again. Slide job by Schneider to move to 4th. Keselowski going to push him down the back straightaway. Leaders keep going back and forth like they are. Busch again to the inside with the 19 up high. Logano right behind the 18 on the bottom. Tim Irvin, you're back just in time. Truex, Busch side by side for the lead. They had a photo finish with one another back in stage 1, where Truex narrowly got the stage 1 victory by less than half a car length. Took 2 laps for Schneider to get around Keselowski. That's 2 laps less. He's going to have the battle with these guys for the race win if he can get there first. He's got to just pray that the car doesn't get super tight running the outside with Joey Logano right in front of him. 3 to go. Busch still underneath Truex. No one could clear one another. Schneider got a little tight that time. He washed up the track, had to lift. Truex right in front of him, and Busch is clear off of turn 2. Kyle Busch is clear and leads. Now Logano comes off the outside, but Truex is up there. Logano might get inside the 19 as they come to 2 to go. He is there. Side by side for 2nd place. Schneider all the way down low. 3 wide for 2nd as they enter turn 1. Schneider sends it into the corner. He clears Logano. Logano pushes him now. Barely keeping it off the 19 of Truex. Busch holds on to the lead. And will the 19 pull off to make the move? He will. He had to run off the high side in turns 1 and 2. Truex is going to the bottom and going for the lead on Kyle Busch as they come to the white flag. 1 lap to go in Kansas. Schneider's got to run through the tri-oval. Almost some contact between the 19 and the 18. 3 wide for the lead down to the bottom. Schneider shoves Truex up the racetrack. They clear the 18 as they're door to door down the back straightaway. Busch will pull low. He's going to push Schneider into 3. Here they come again. One more time. Up the track. 3 wide up the exit of turn 4. Who's going to get there first? Will it be Busch? Will it be Truex? Kyle Busch wins at Kansas for the 2nd year in a row. What a finish. 3 wide for most of the last lap. The contact between the 99 and the 18 led the 99 and the 19 led to the 18 of Busch being able to make the move in turns 3 and 4. And just like in stage 1, but roles reversed, it is the 18 beating the 19 by inches. What a finish. All transpired on a late race restart with about 12 laps to go. Well, the caution came out with about 13 to go. They restarted with 10 to go. Schneider had to come from mid-pack on fresher tires after choosing to pit. He was in 5th at the time of the yellow, but he had to come to pit road that lap. And it bailed him out from probably finishing outside the top 20 to finishing 3rd at least. It at least gave him a shot. That was thrilling right there. First win of the year for Kyle Busch. Early in the season, locking himself into the playoffs. What a race. What a race. That was crazy. That was crazy. That entire... we need to go back. That's worth a replay. That is worth a look at the replay, Cam. Oh my gosh. We'll take a look at that last lap and a half. Oh, dang it. Press the wrong button. Hang on. We'll get back there. Yeah, I saw somebody just hit the like button. Took the lead too soon. There's no such thing. We had fresher tires. I mean, it's so hard to pass on the bottom for our car. My car, well, everybody had problems trying to pass on the bottom of the racetrack all day long. The top was the way to go, and once you were up high, I mean, unless you got to... Dang it, I keep skipping it. Unless you got to the corner panel of some guy down the back straightaway. We were on the inside of the 19, but then Busch took it 3 wide, and we weren't on the bottom anymore. All right. Last lap and a half, because it all transpired off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Well, the last 2 laps we'll look at, actually. So the final 2 laps of the race, 3 wide for 2nd place between Logano, Truex, and Schneider into the corner. Schneider slides in front of the 22 car. Logano pushes him. Barely kept it off the 19. Now Truex has to run off the high side because Kyle Busch ran the bottom. And with Truex having that run, he took it to the inside of Kyle Busch for the lead through 3 and 4. He could not clear him. Then they were side drafting through the tri-oval, and that allowed the 99 behind them to get a big run. Took the dive 3 wide into a tight gap. And let me rewind that just one quick second again. You're going to watch the 19 of Martin Truex. This is going to be the best angle. He pulls low just a little bit. It didn't take much, but him wanting to go to that yellow line on the inside pinched the 99 and kind of flatlined the corner. He was on the yellow line. He was loose. And just tried to hold the corner. Got a little bit of contact there with Truex. Both cleared Busch. And then Busch bump draft Schneider down the back straightaway, giving him one last shot into 3 underneath the 19. He was trying to hold on. He was side drafting the 19 enough, and Kyle Busch took it 3 wide at the line. And by inches, once again, Kyle Busch is going to win the race by about a half a car length over Martin Truex Jr. Can't really get a great look at how close it was between the 19 and the 18. But oh, I didn't even realize we almost finished 4th. God, it was coming in hot. Another lap, he probably would have gotten around us. Unbelievable. What a finish. It's only the 3rd race of the year, but it is the finish of the year so far early on. That was incredible. I mean, that's honestly one of the best finishes we've had with this game. We've had some photo finishes before, and that one was right there. But those final last 2 laps, like those last 2 laps are just crazy. We had that photo finish back in stage 1 as well. I mean, that was just a great race. Pretty clean for the most part. A little beating and banging on the last lap between the 99 and the 19. Then the 18 giving the 99 that push into 3, which really won Kyle Busch the race there. If you think about it, obviously hindsight because he did win the race, but by bump drafting Schneider into turn 3, or down the back straightaway, that gave Schneider a little bit more speed into 3 than what he was thinking he was going to carry. So when he went to the bottom, we saw in the center of the corner that I couldn't hold the bottom. It moved up. And I tried to lift a little bit, and that ended up breaking the momentum that we ended up finishing 3rd. You know, we could have been 3 wide to the line. I don't think I would have won either way. And the reason why I tried to lift is because I was trying to keep the 18 behind me. I didn't want him getting underneath me, taking it 3 wide, because I knew we weren't going to win the race if that happened. And that's why I lifted a little bit in the center of the corner. Because if I just would have tried to hold it full throttle, I would have made contact with Truex still. Busch would have gotten underneath me anyway. Busch, either way, was probably going to win the race. We might have had a shot at 2nd still, but I mean, the best shot to win the race was to get out of the gas, keep the 18 behind me, and hope that, you know, at the exit of the corner, I was still underneath the 19, that I was able to side draft him and try to, you know, make that dive down to the apron at the line or something at that point, try to steal the win. But man, that was crazy. That's one I definitely have to go back and watch over again, because that was awesome. If you haven't hit the like button yet, you have to after that finish and that great race. Like, share, and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. We have full race live streams every day. And hey, we come back tomorrow night with another race on the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. It will be at Richmond. Start time is going to be at about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Why so late? Well, for one, I have to work. Plan on going golfing after work. That's going to leave us with about really about an hour to an hour and a half before I have to, about an hour and a half at the latest, before I would have to go to bed to go to work the next day. But we will get it in because it is a 50% race. We have 4 of them on the season, and one of them will be at Richmond tomorrow. So it'll be 200 laps at Richmond for the Toyota something 400. I can't remember off the top of my head. Man, what a race. There's a look at the top 10. Kyle Busch with the win. Martin Truex Jr. won stage 1 by inches, finished 2nd. And that photo finish. Margin of victory in today's race, if I do my math correctly, 48 hundredths of a second. So, or 48 thousandths of a second. So about 4 hundredths of a second was the difference between Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. About a tenth of a second off the lead. Right behind him was Schneider. 2/10 of a second off the lead was Joey Logano. So the top 4 finished within 2/10 of a second on a non-super speedway. After a 10-lap green flag run to the end of the race, it wasn't like it was a green white checker. That's just insane. Why? Congratulations to Kyle Busch tonight. Thanks for all of you guys tuning in here tonight as well. I will see you again tomorrow night at Richmond on the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the day tomorrow. Enjoy maybe even the start of the truck race. If you don't watch the stream tomorrow, I think it'll probably be on at the same time. Sorry for that, but I have to work, so otherwise I'd run the day. But thanks everybody. I'll see you.